monster? We all go a little mad sometimes.
You lied and I died!
A funeral, yeah! They're coming to get you, Barbara.
How's it hanging, Phil?
What's the prime time, bitch?
Come and get it! So either put the gun down now, or kiss your ass goodbye. Let's get this party started.
I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started. So, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror. So, it's weird having Ashley back. Feels like the last couple times you haven't been here, whether it was a football game or it's...
I have nothing to comment on football except for asking questions. So,
Right.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, it is what it is at this point. You got a new member.
Nice.
Sean, thank you
Thanks,
so
Sean.
much. Can't wait for the Black Phone 2. First one was my favorite film of the year.
Mhm.
What is up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan.
How's it going, buddy? What's up, Adrian? Let's hope for the same in 2025. It's so weird because this year started off so bad. Like, the year this year was so rough that we were worried going into November or going into March, April, if it was going to be worth it to, even stick out the year. So we got severely nervous about that. That's something that throughout the year, we were super nervous to start the year. Lineup is looking strong so far. Very, very excited, man. What is up, Ashton? Gory, what's going on? Jeannie, what is up, Byron?
Hey, Byron.
Nathan is here. Yeah, Georgia, Texas is about to kick off. Let's go, Texas. Really hoping for a Texas W on that one. So today is going to be a little different because we are pretty much judging these movies just based on what they mean to
if we're gonna go, if we're interested in going to see them.
And it's honestly not even so much if we're interested in seeing them, because
That's how I'm judging them.
I think any of these movies could be, oh, we definitely got to see it. Oh, we definitely got to see it. But the problem is with a lot of these movies, we don't know anything yet. So we're pretty much basing these movies strictly on the title, which is not something we normally do. We don't normally base something on, just the title of the film. And that's not something we've ever really done. We've never based something on just the film. So we're really, really, like I said, anxious about it, I guess you could say. Because, again, any one of these could be I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Strictly based on the title alone. So we do. Hey, what is up, Jamie? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here with you guys. It's something that I think is incredibly awesome, and I'm super excited to come and spend the time with you guys. I'm so bummed they didn't cast y'all as Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic. Thanks, Roman. Sledge is in the house. Oh, look.
Wow.
We're starting to get there, guys. We got people being us now.
Crazy.
Gotta love it. Yeah, I love seeing you all here. You want to get right into it, babe?
Sure.
All right. So let's get started with. Here we go, guys.
All right.
So
you, McQueen.
Yeah. So thank you, Ryan. You are the man. When we're talking about these are obviously prequels. The title of the video is sequels, just because I couldn't put everything up there when we were making the thumbnail. So it is prequels, requels, remakes, sequels. It's a little bit of everything. So going to start off with 28 years later. Where would you put 28 years later?
This one's kind of a hard one because I feel like they haven't. It's been so long since the last one. Like, what was that? Like 2008 or something? 2004.
Oh man, it's yeah. When was 28 weeks later?
It was so long ago.
2007.
2007. Okay, so like it's been, such a long time, almost 20 years, really. If you
Almost 28 years.
almost 28, not quite.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go in the middle of the road, and we'll probably stream it.
Okay. I think that's fair. I had this in cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Just for the sheer fact that I like 28 days later. 28 weeks later to me it was just okay. I mean, nothing jumped out at me for even me to even really remember it. But I will leave it and we'll stream it just to kind of meet in the middle on this one. And again, it's a horror movie, obviously, guys. That's one thing. We're never going to be like, oh man, F this movie,
Right.
and stuff like that. So it's, oh my gosh. Yeah, somebody.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause the stream for a minute. Moderators, please make sure you're taking those people out of here. That's not what we want in here. Yes, I know that was not you, Jamie. Just got to pause for a second. There's no reason for that type of stuff. So don't even just hide the user from the channel. Nothing else. Get them out of there. Jamie, I'm sorry. People are trash, and you're better than that. So I'm sorry that people suck, honestly. Doing a little bit of work here. Thank you, mods, for being so quick on that. Yeah, we don't need that garbage here. So thank you guys very much. We are now going to move to Camp Crystal Lake.
Cautiously optimistic.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, again, we got one in 2009.
Yeah.
And I guess, where are they going to take this? Like, is it going to be like a requel? Is that what their plan is? Are they going to, go on from what 2009 ended? I'm cautiously optimistic on what they're going to do.
We'll leave it there. Obviously, we were going to have it and we'll stream it because it's going to be streaming. If this was a theatrical film, this would have been sitting in the movie theater first night, opening night.
Really?
2 weeks early, waiting for it.
Not me.
Here's what's confused me about it. It's supposed to be, from what we've heard, everything that we've read and looked into, it's supposed to be a prequel series about Mrs. Voorhees.
Yeah.
But yet the cover shows Jason
Right. So
right on the cover.
and I don't, or is it people gonna honestly like take it as well as if it was a Jason movie?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Where's it at? Yeah, and I don't know. Like, a counselor is like turning into Jason, it looks like, in there.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, I don't know. I just think I feel like they're gonna retcon the whole thing.
They probably are. That's why I'm cautiously optimistic about it. I mean,
yeah. So let's check out. Well, let's catch up on the chat real quick. We are doing good. I have a horror trailer. Oh, nice. We'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Drop it in the chat. Hopefully Jeremy Renner survived. A lot of stream it. Tip top for Camp Crystal Lake. Yeah. I like I said, I'm excited about it. We'll have to see. What is this one? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these people do.
Yes, they do.
If this is what you're doing to waste your time.
Yeah.
Go get a job or something.
Yeah. Time to be a grown up. Okay. Thank you, Nathan, for helping. Good. 28 years later, They Follow and Terrifier 4 are the only ones that interest me.
Really?
Okay, Jake, I like that. Those are good lists. We did not put Terrifier 4 on this list just because there's nothing concrete saying it will be released in 2025. So there's other ones that could have been on this list that we did not put up just because we wanted to do the ones we knew for sure were going to be out next year.
Yeah.
So let's go to Final Destination Bloodlines.
Anything with bloodlines in it makes me very, very scared.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say I'm cautiously optimistic on that one as well.
Right.
I literally, there's nothing that has the ending bloodlines on it. And I was happy after I watched it.
There's one for me, but guys, Monday we're going to be talking about the Hellraiser franchise. So make sure you join us for that since you voted on it. You better watch it because you voted on it. So we watched every single one of those movies.
And when it's you
better watch that episode.
My eyeballs out a few of the shows.
Yeah. So love you guys. Hope you watch it. Yeah. So Bloodlines, I'm going to put We'll Catch It in Cinema. I'm very scared about the title Bloodlines.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, I feel like I can be cautiously optimistic and catch it in cinema. I'm just going to be in the cinema cautiously optimistic.
Well, and I think the thing for that too is also the fact that we're going to have the last Tony Todd appearance on film.
Is that confirmed? That
Yes.
he's gonna be in it?
It post I can't say that word. It's his last posthumously. From what we were reading, he did film his parts for Final Destination 6, Final Destination Bloodline. But again, we don't know with recuts and reshoots and stuff like that. You know, obviously we're hoping that we will see him back, but you know, it's just, you know, a terrible I'll cry seeing him on there. So we'll put it and we'll stream it.
We'll go see it in the cinema. You can leave it there. We'll
Okay.
obviously go see it in the cinema.
Okay. Time for a hot take. I Know What You Did Last Summer, the requel.
Yeah, my desire is pretty low on that one.
No desire to see it?
Not really.
Holy shit, we are going to agree on this one. I have no... Again, the trailer may sway us. Now, here's where my hot take comes in. I don't think the original movie's that good.
It's more like a nostalgia thing for me. You know, I watched it with my best friend at her house, scared me. I was a little girl. Like it's nostalgic.
Right. No. Still no desire. I like Ashley, I know that you like it. You are a big fan.
I do like
of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, I like that one.
Right.
The other ones, not so much. But I do have a nostalgia feeling for it. Like it's got a place in my heart for sure.
Yeah, I am not a fan of I Know What You Did Last Summer, guys. I think I don't know, like through the nostalgia lens, it's fine. Like I watch it and I remember watching it with you know, Marky and Josh and Corey Reese and you know, all of us guys watching that movie and just having like a great time with it. But it's just, you know, it's not a movie that I would ever have a desire to go back to and watch again.
Right.
We watched it when it came out, and I loved it as a kid. We just recently rewatched it not that long ago, and I was just like, the acting is terrible.
They were all really young. It was like one of their first ever. Like,
it's just so I don't know. Again, it has that nostalgia.
The story behind it, I feel like, is an original story. You
Yeah,
know?
but the first one is not the worst. I'll tell you that much.
The other two aren't great.
I Still Know's okay, but it's just it's not.
But the
I'll always know
is a big hot piece of garbage.
I was like, because we watched the kill count on it, and we were like, it can't be that bad.
It is.
Oh, it is. We watched it, and I was like, what the fuck? We should have taken his word for it, which is something we don't do. We'll never take, you know, we'll always watch it for ourselves. But whew, that was a doozy. I do want to catch up on the chat real quick. Where did it go? This right here, Roman. They did not. It was put on the shelf for a second, but Brad Caleb is the one that stepped in to be the showrunner for the series. They did get a new showrunner. So they're going to be doing that again. So the Camp Crystal Lake show, as of right now, is confirmed for next year.
Yeah.
So that we do know. I saw that and I wanted to bring that up. No desire to see, which one were we at that point? Camp Crystal Lake. Just under a different, worse showrunner. I'm looking forward to Final Destination Bloodlines, but Ashley has a really good point, which is even funnier because you were so excited for Pet Cemetery Bloodlines.
Oh, and I cried.
She was
like,
so upset with how bad that movie was.
Mad that movie. I was like, they ruined the first one. They retconned it.
They retconned so much of the first one. I think that was the big problem.
It was because you all know, like, that was my first horror movie, and they retconned it, and I literally
changed everything.
I was so depressed about it.
Right. Heading to the theater to see Bloodline. Very optimistic. Just mainly curious how they use Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Love most of the Final Destination movies. Rest in peace, Tony. Very excited for Final Destination. Hopefully they tie up the loose ends with Tony Todd. And that's the big thing, man. God, I do too. Seeing it in theaters for I Know What You Did Last Summer. Not interested, and I like the OG. What's up, Zaylee?
Hey.
Zaylee, they started their channel.
That's awesome.
Sledgehammer Horror was their first subscriber. So very excited to see what you guys do over there.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, buddy. You know I love you. I like the OG more than most because it was filmed in North Carolina, which is fair. Ashton, happy belated birthday, by the way, my friend.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday. Hope you had a fantastic birthday, man. I hope it was really good.
My aunt lives in North Carolina too.
Yeah.
So.
I just talked to her earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only somewhat looking forward to Last Summer because I haven't seen Jennifer Love do anything in forever, which is cool.
Yeah.
Dig the original, not the other two. I'll be going to see in theaters, but I have low expectations. I mean, most of these movies we probably are.
Yeah.
We're just going by excitement
honestly,
level.
I feel like if you go in with low expectations and they exceed your expectations, you're like, all right, well, I guess this is a win.
Right. I'm rocking with you. Nope, Texas. Nope, gotta go Texas. I need Texas to win. Probably won't even be in it much. Yeah, so that's probably the thing. Is Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt. One of them's it's gonna be the Dewey Gale thing.
Yeah.
One, they're gonna come back.
Like
one's gonna die. Yeah, passing the buck, passing the torch on to the next generation. So then we can get. Does anybody remember what we did last summer?
Yeah.
You know, like so. That's a bummer. I saw. Oh yeah. See, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Like that's cool. Here's the other part of that YouTube channel. Here's Connor and Zaylee. I can't wait for you guys to check out their channel. What is up? Here's Johnny. Of course, buddy. Somewhat excited for Last Summer. Keep me updated score-wise, please. I want to know. Ashley doesn't give a shit, but I would like to know.
I do not. Yay, scores.
Yes, because Ohio State moves up if Georgia loses.
I just hope everybody has a good time.
I just hope both teams lose. All right, let's go on to the next movie. We are talking about our friend and her daughter, Amy Donald, in Megan 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you for Megan 2.0?
I feel like we're already seated. Just because of the love that we have for them and for Amy. And I mean, I liked Megan. So I'm excited to see where they go from how it ended, how Megan ended. So.
Right. And yeah, seeing set photos already.
Be like a Chucky thing, like going down the conveyor belt, and they're putting her back together.
And you know, we've become very good friends with Amy Donald's mother. We still talk to her often.
Yeah, she's a very sweet lady.
One of the best in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're always constantly pulling for Amy and her.
Yeah.
Just because we genuinely love the both of them so much, and they're kind people. I want everything they do to succeed. And
but I don't feel like it's like mom goggles. Like I liked Megan too. Like,
we talked to them.
I liked Megan as well, I should say, because we haven't seen Megan.
But we became friends with them because we reached out to them because of how much we liked Megan.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's not like we were like, oh, this movie's trash, but they're friends of ours.
Right.
You know, you're right. We reached out to them because, hey, we love this movie. We would love to talk to you guys. But also in that same vein, how are they going to live up to the first one? Will this get an R rating? Since we know that. I
kind of hope so. I really
because the uncut one was better.
I really want to see Megan like really fucking shit up.
Right.
Like that's.
And then you got Violet McGraw returning.
Right.
You know, she's a little older, and they both killed it in the first one.
But I get that was my biggest complaint about the first one was that a lot of the kills were like off screen. I would like to see more like on screen, like gnarly
Yes,
kills.
I want to see some bomb kills from Megan in this film. That's a big thing I want to see as well. Now again, when we made this list, this movie was confirmed for next year. There are rumors this movie has been
pushed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are rumors at this point. For everything we know and every piece of research we've done for 20 minutes before we started the stream, this movie is still coming out this year. So that is Saw 11.
I mean, I know we're gonna go see it in the cinema, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like I'm really in the middle.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked Saw 10, but it's just like, what else are we gonna do at this point? Like we've done it all.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's just time to just be done. I kind of feel the same way about this as I do about the next one we're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this one and we'll catch it in cinema. We'll move it back down to We'll Stream It. Just because of how much I like Saw 10.
Yeah.
I hated Jigsaw.
Yeah.
I hated it. Spiral, I hated it. And then we rewatched it and I was like, this was pretty good.
Spiral wasn't.
Well, the first time I watched it, I hated it.
You hated it. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. I mean, yeah, it sucked that you knew who the killer was pretty early on. And that's like the biggest thing with these Saw movies is like, if you can guess who the killer is right away, then that's just shitty. Like,
right. And that's especially me. I'm like, I'm stupid. And if I can pick this shit out quickly, you know what I mean? Like, that's why. Yeah. But again, like, we're getting Tobin Bell back. Hoffman's coming back. I'm hoping.
I hate Hoffman.
Come on.
He's horrible.
No,
I hate him.
He's a beast.
I hate him.
I'm hoping Carrie Ells comes back. I'd like to see Carrie Ells make an appearance. You know, Dr. Gordon.
Yeah.
He's a doctor.
With no leg.
Yeah, I love Carrie Ells. But again, like, as somebody that's already not a big fan of prequels, I went into Saw X like, prequel. I know who's safe. I know who isn't.
Yeah.
And it turned everything on its head. You know, I mean, you knew what was going to happen essentially. But the way that it happened was awesome.
But even, you know, like certain scenes, like they weren't as like
tame as you thought they were going to be.
No, but like with the people that you knew weren't going to die, like there wasn't the anxiety there because you knew
they were okay.
They were going to.
But be fine. What I loved about this, and it's been a while, guys. Okay, we're going to throw up the. If you have not seen Saw 10, mute until I do this. So 1, 2, 3, mute. They did it clever. Like when they were doing the bloodboarding scene, at least they added the little kid into it.
Yeah.
So you did feel like, well, what if the kid dies though? Like you still had a reason to be anxious in that moment. Like, what if he can't save that kid?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about my experience, guys. I am not speaking for Ashley.
Yeah, you're not.
She can speak for herself.
They're not gonna kill off that kid.
I thought that was brilliant. Like, how can we put anxiety into this when you know John Kramer is safe?
Yeah, I mean,
put in a child with him.
Yeah, fuck that kid. Bloodboard that boy.
Bloodboard that kid. So we'll put it in We'll Stream It since that's the consensus. Now we got to get to the big one. Scream 7.
At this point, my desire is very low. You put 2 of them in.
It's together. I don't know why it did that on this one.
Okay. Yeah, my I really don't have any desire at this point. Like all the bullshit behind it and firing people and trying to figure out how they're even going to finish this is I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. If they retcon everything before, like I've heard, I'm gonna be so angry. I know we're gonna go see it because we're just gluttons for punishment. But if what we have read is gonna happen, I'm gonna be mad.
Right.
I'm gonna throw my popcorn.
Oh, you know what? Scream 7 is 2026. It did get pushed back at the beginning of the year.
Well,
it was 2025.
Take that out.
Yeah, we're taking that out. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, Dan. That is 2026. So forget we said anything. But now I'm even more pissed because I want this to be done. I will say this about it.
Are they gonna finish it? Like, is this gonna be the last one? Are they gonna move on? Are they gonna do it again?
So for me,
it should have been done with 5.
it should have been done with 3.
No, 5.
I am
Almost
just
scared.
so fucking tired of the Scream fandom and how torn and toxic it is. I didn't I'm not going to get political here. When the stuff with Melissa happened, I was heartbroken. But then you get people wishing like death threats on Nev Campbell for
Like,
returning.
are we serious right now?
I am just ready for this to be done so that like it's not even about the movie anymore.
It's just about what all the negativity,
Every
and all the
negative piece
bull
of thing
crap.
that everybody puts into it, and I'm done with it. Like
yeah,
we are supposed to be a team, guys. Like that's it. You know, we're supposed to be a team. We're all horror fans. Like wishing death threats on a human being for trying to feed her family. I don't like the fact Melissa was fired for dumb shit either. But I'm not going to wish death threats on somebody. That's disgusting. So yeah, thank you for that, Dan. At least we don't got to talk about it that much. Oh, Scooby Poo. In theaters for Megan 2.0. I'm excited for Megan 2.0. I just watched the first one for the first time a week or two ago. Love it. I hope you watched the uncut version, Connor, the unrated one.
Mhm.
Really looking forward to Megan 2.0. Loved the first one. I knew that Nathan, I knew you weren't that big of a fan. Maybe if it's a little graphic, you'll like it more.
Yeah.
What
maybe.
is up, Chunky?
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. Oh, cool. See, Ashton liked Megan after a rewatch too.
Yeah.
Especially if you watch the R-rated or unrated one. I feel like it's a little, especially for Nathan, because Nathan's definitely a slasher fan.
He likes the
Yeah.
gory kills.
So I think he might like that one more. Thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, please do. And I see that Ziggy is snuggling back and forth over here. Love it. Theater for Saw 11. It's my favorite franchise. It's up there for me. It really, really is up there for me. I'd say my top three are Chucky, Child's Play, Evil Dead, and Saw.
Yeah, not here.
I know. Theater for Saw 11. I think it's really cool. You guys go through each comment. We're doing our first live on Saturday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
Have fun.
Send me the link. We'll be
Yeah.
there. And yeah, we are so appreciative.
Isn't today Saturday? Like next Saturday?
Probably next Saturday.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know my days anymore, guys. I'm so lost.
I will say that because people ask us that, like, why do you go through every single comment? Because we appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah, we want to.
You don't have to be
We're
here.
here to hang out with
Yeah,
you guys. Like,
you guys come
we
and hang
wanna
out with
hear
us.
what
We
you have
want to hang out
say.
with you guys, man. This is amazing for us. See, and that's the thing. I heard everyone saying Saw 11 is being canceled. I've heard that. I cannot find concrete proof of it anywhere. So I've messaged a couple people that know people that are involved with the film. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Yeah.
No desire for the Saw movies, which is fair. With Costas in the box, they're not my cup of tea. I don't like Hoffman. Nobody likes Hoffman. I'm alone in this one.
He's an ass.
I really hope Saw 11 does come out. The kills in the Saw films are really good. My brother took me to see Saw 10, and I really liked it. I hope.
That's awesome.
Same. I was surprised at how much I liked that movie, actually.
Yeah.
As someone that's notorious
I-
for not liking prequels,
I
I
didn't-
really got into that one.
I liked the movie too. There was certain parts of it that I didn't care for. But yeah, I liked it
Right.
enough.
I have great thoughts and intentions about Saw 11. I'm a big fan. I have great nostalgia for it.
Mhm.
He's an a-hole, but an a-hole I love to hate. Tip top for Scream 7. I want 100 more of them. Here's Daniel being like, hey, Ken, you're dumb. Really looking forward to Scream 7. 6 was fantastic in my opinion. Love the Scream movies except 3. Not
Yeah.
interested in Scream 7.
I
Yeah.
agree. 3's the worst out. Well,
Nope.
not the worst, but it's worse than 4.
Nope.
Yeah.
False.
Truth.
Wrong.
True.
I don't think this movie will be any good. Nevertheless, I'll go see it with an open mind, which we all should. Support horror.
Oh yeah.
Imagine Scream 7 in Christmas.
I mean,
I love.
to be honest, like let's not lie to ourselves. We're gonna go see all of these
Yeah,
movies.
all of these could have been.
unless they're being streamed. Like
Yeah.
we're going to see them,
Yeah.
even though
Good,
we're
bad,
like,
or ugly.
We're like we have no desire. We're gonna go see
We'll
it.
still see it. It's our job to now.
Let's be honest.
I know y'all aren't talking about on the stream, but I kind of want to see Werewolves. Do it.
Do go see where.
And again, we're not. We did put our review up.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to be able to see it in advance. The review went up on Thursday. I'm not going to spoil anything. It is a spoiler review, so if you want to see the movie, Ryan, I would recommend not checking out our review, but afterwards, definitely check out our review.
Just watch the first couple.
Yeah, just watch the positives and the negatives and skip the spoilers.
Yeah.
But if you like the Purge movies, if you like werewolf movies, and you like a lot of action, this will be for you.
Yeah, it's definitely action packed. It definitely keeps you entertained the entire time. Like
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If they make Scream 7, it's just gonna be a repeat of all the other films. The first time were good, but then it became repetitive. What's up,
Hello,
Dice?
Dice.
How many times can Sydney fight it? Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. It's bad. Like I said, I'm just
It's-
done
like
with this
people
bullshit.
are insane. Like it's a movie, you
Yeah.
guys. At the end of the day, you're gonna threaten someone's life over a movie.
Over a movie. And it's not like, oh, you don't yeah, guys, Sledgehammer horror. We don't take horror seriously.
We do take horror seriously, but I'm not gonna be
But
like,
it's
I'm gonna kill you
entertainment.
and your family because I don't like what
Right.
you're doing. Like get
It's
out of
fucking
here.
bullshit, man.
Like there is still things more important than horror or any people's lives in general.
See what Connor said?
See, the fourth one is good.
Sure.
It's not my favorite.
Sure, Ashley and Connor. Let's go with that one. Love you, buddy. They aren't going to retcon 5 and 6. It's going to be about Sydney and her daughter's friends. Please don't bring back Stu and Christopher. Landon's family was also threatened. That is true. That is 100% true.
That's ridiculous.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that, Gina, because we got word of that as well. Christopher Landon's kids were getting death threats
Like-
because he signed on to do a new Scream movie.
What is wrong with people?
Well, like, and people are like,
So now they bullied him into quitting something.
well, I mean, he also he didn't quit. He asked to be released from his contract, and he was. Because what people don't get is like, well, he should have quit when Melissa got fired. It doesn't work like that, guys. He signed a contract. Like he signed a contract. He can, if he breaches that contract and they want to fight him, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Like he's fucked. He luckily was let out of his contract because he showed like my kids are getting death threats over this. You guys, you've changed. You fired people that were initially onto the project with me. I would like to be released. And then this one case, they did the right thing. They let him go. But yeah, people were like, you need to quit or your kids were like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up
You gotta
because
be
I forgot
pretty
about
low
that.
to threaten somebody's kids.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You are worthless to threaten someone's kids. No. Hopefully they didn't get it. Evil Dead is in my top 5.
Evil Dead's in my top 5 too.
Yeah, you could call them Seamus because they are banger after banger after banger.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah, they are.
Yes. Let's go, Nathan. No arguments.
It's good. It's so good.
Yeah.
I love 2013.
Let's go. If Werewolves is playing near me, I'll probably go see it, but I doubt. Yeah, I hope it is. I checked out your review. It enticed me to want to see it.
Nice.
Thank you, buddy. Really, really
Fine.
appreciate that. What's up, Eli?
Hey, Eli. Yeah, that's the downfall, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think we're spoiled with really good werewolf transformations.
So when we don't get one,
Yeah,
we're
we're
like,
like,
oh. All right, let's go on to the next film, y'all. Now we are up to Talk to Me, the sequel to Talk to Me.
I'm already seated. I'm excited.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow, that surprises me.
I'm excited for this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really again, I think you guys all know. Ashley and I don't talk about these beforehand.
Yeah.
Obviously, we talk about what movies we're going to talk about. We talk about the tiers that we have, but just to make it real, we're not like, well, hey, I'll do this if you do that. That doesn't work for us.
No.
We want to be surprised with each other's lists. Part of the fun of doing this is finding out where my wife puts stuff.
Yeah.
So
I really enjoyed Talk to Me, and to see what they do with this one. I'm excited for it.
mhm. I had this in cautiously optimistic
Really?
just because of how much I liked Talk to Me.
Yeah.
And I thought that the ending of that movie was perfect. Now, again, if we're going off the rumors, this is a prequel. And this
From
movie
the
ends.
guy that it
Yes.
started with,
Yes.
which I you know how I am. Like I like to know what happened. Like I'm the person that's always like, really, why? Like I constantly ask why. And Ken, like, he'll tell me a story, and I'll be like, well, why did that happen? He's like, I don't know, I didn't ask. I'm like, why didn't you ask? Like I like to know
That just happened
the
today.
information.
Was it last night or today that happened?
I don't know.
I was like, why? I don't know. It's just
Like
this
what?
because
You have to ask more questions.
I'm getting something like you need to find out so I can know what's going on. just because I liked the first one that much. And I thought the ending of the first one was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
And a bit predictable, but a great ending. And again, I'm not a big prequel fan, guys. So if you're going to do a movie like this off a movie that I really enjoyed from that year, I'm going to be cautious about it, because I'm not one of those people who's be like, it's going to ruin the first one. That's not ever true. That's no one can come and take this first one off our shelf, and I can still enjoy watching it.
They're like, fuck you, bye. They delete it from every and they go in everyone's houses and take it off their shelf.
They show up like Horatio. Fuck you. They take it.
Where's your DVD shelf?
Yeah. Where's Talk to Me? So yeah, I'm very cautious about it, but I mean, these guys, this started off as a YouTube short film.
Yeah.
Talk to Me did. And it did what it did.
Like that's
so
amazing.
Whether you like, dislike, love, like that's
how
so
Terrifier
cool.
started too, off of
Saw was a short film.
Like that's
Lights
so
Out
awesome.
was a short film. And when you see somebody that has that and they build it into like it, even if you don't like it,
that somebody seen that and was like, you know what, I want to let's make this a
real.
full feature.
Doesn't always work, Night Swim.
No, it doesn't always work, but for the ones that it does, it's really great.
Right. Maybe I lied to you guys.
You big liar.
I might have lied to you guys. Yeah, it is expected to be released in 2026. We looked that up. I don't know why Terrifier 4 is still on here. I tried to delete that. So now we're going to The Black Phone 2.
We'll watch that in cinema. That's the wrong one, dear.
I know. So we'll catch that in cinema. I
will. Will you?
Well, of course. But I got to be honest. I got this in cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
For the exact same reason as Talk to Me.
Because it was so good and the way it ended, but I feel like we're going to get more of a backstory.
This and Talk to Me, one, had no reason being as good as they were.
Yeah.
None. Two, neither one of these needs a sequel.
They don't. But it made money.
Well, yeah. And there's the big thing right there. It made the money.
So let's make another one. But I feel like maybe we're going to actually get a backstory on the grabber this time. Like,
I'm just really, really scared because of how much I like Black Phone, that this one can't possibly live up to that expectation. And that's not what I'm hoping for with a movie that I like this much. But we'll stream it just for the sheer fact of I don't know what we're meeting in the middle.
Right.
So we catch up on the chat real quick. Didn't watch the first one. No plans to see it. I will say Talk to Me is very divisive.
Yeah.
Everyone that we've talked to either really liked it or really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't met anybody that was like, it was all right. And then Nathan says, the first one was pretty mid. Talk about timing, ladies and gentlemen. But at least he said I'm the only one on this boat. So thanks for proving my point, Nathan.
I think it's the Smile 2 treatment, because you were. I think now that you're being very cautious with
because how much I dislike Smile 2.
Hated Smile 2, but you loved the first Smile.
That is true. I didn't even think about that. That might be a reason why my brain's going, no.
Yeah.
No, Smile was great. Smile 2 blows. It doesn't
Smile 2
blow.
was good.
It wasn't.
I liked it.
Yeah. I still need to check out Talk to Me. Ryan, I think it's worth a watch for sure.
Yeah.
Ashton loved the first Talk to Me. Canceled Nathan. Love it. I've never seen the first one, though. It sounds kind of interesting. Yes. Please, when you and Connor do a review on it, please tag us in it, because I would love to be able to promote that and show it off to people. I'd love to see what you guys, especially for like a first time watch, I'd love to see what you guys think of it. I just recently saw it and had no idea I was going to see. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm glad that people are liking it. Let's go, Texas. Yes. I'm also mixed on here, guys. Yes, I'm a big Ohio State fan, but my grandpa Rudy was from Texas, my uncle Dave, and they're big Texas fans. So, I can root for the Longhorns because of Grandpa Rudy. Yes, cinema for Black Phone 2, watching cinema. I have low hopes, but we will be in the cinema. And like I said,
is scary.
We will be too.
It's scary to put yourself out there.
Yeah. Really excited for it. The Black Phone was a badass movie.
So
yes,
good.
Nick, it was so damn good. What's up, Adrian? Thanks for joining, buddy. Cautiously optimistic about the Black Phone 2. Cautiously optimistic. I don't know what they're going to do exactly. And that's another hard thing about this is because we don't have a trailer. We don't have a treatment yet to base it on. We're going strictly off the title.
Which, I mean, some of these should start dropping here soon.
Right. I love the Black Phone 2. That was close, or the Black Phone.
Mm-hmm.
That was close to my favorite movie. I think Barbarian was the only movie that topped it that year for me. It was my second favorite movie of that year.
Yeah.
Talk to Me is great, unique take on a possession film.
That was
yes,
a great
sir, Rob.
year too.
Smile 1 is decent. 2 I thought was great and a huge improvement. See, a lot of people feel that way.
I loved Smile 2.
I wanted to. I again, that's way too early. I can't talk about that yet. But what I can tell you guys is coming up in the next couple of weeks, Ash and I are going to be doing separately our top 10 worst horror movie endings.
Mm-hmm.
May talk about Smile 2 on there. A lot of people loved it, man. Like the cool thing for me is even though I didn't like the movie, I got to hang out with my wife and one of our good friends for the first time in person to watch Smile 2, Justin from Ryan 1988. Awesome. And as sweet and genuine and as kind as he seems on his YouTube channel,
is in real life too.
Double it.
Yeah.
He gives the best hugs. And we were so lucky.
Yeah, it wasn't even, it was just like by chance that we even we were at the con and we locked eyes and we didn't even know each other was there. So it was really awesome.
It was the best surprise of that convention.
Yeah, it was really great.
That too, Nathan. Hook 'em horns, let's go. Maybe it was the marketing for the Black Phone revealing all the scenes. And a lot of people, the delay too, really hurt a lot of people too. What is up, Carbonite? I haven't seen either of the Smile films. And like I said, I liked the first one a lot. Like that to me, it was, I think it was Smile, The Black Phone, Barbarian were my favorite films of that year in that order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batman didn't release the same year. Dude, he is such an amazing, I will wax his car every day, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's sweet and kind and funny. And we love him. We love Justin a lot. I never watched Smile 1 or 2, though it's on my watch list. Yeah, please, guys. I'd love to see you guys review these.
Yeah.
Not seen Smile, Talk to Me, or The Black Phone. They're all three great, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Barbarian was my favorite movie of that year. It was 2022, I want to say.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I love that movie. And it was filmed in Detroit.
Well.
It takes place in Detroit. They filmed some of the stuff, and most of it was Romania. But there's parts where you're driving by, and you're like, hey, I know that.
Yeah, but still, it makes it look like a big pile of crap.
Yeah, you know how that is. Every movie makes Detroit look like shit.
Yeah, for real.
Now I can't even tell what movie this is. I am so. My eyes are so bad that I cannot see what movie this is that we put on our own list. Somebody help the blind guy. Let's take us out of here for a second. Nope, didn't work. I was trying to make that screen bigger to see what movie this is.
Hold on, let me just look at the
list that we had. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I can't see this movie. God, I'm old.
The Conjuring, Last Rites.
Yep, The Conjuring, Last Rites. Okay, thank you. Wow, that was terrible.
It's
I
not
am so
great.
sorry. I'm getting old, guys. But I could not see that for shit. So where would you put The Conjuring, Last Rites?
I'm gonna put it in. Probably we'll stream it.
Okay. Any reason why, or?
Just again, there's so many of them, and it's just like you're beating a dead horse. I feel like at this point,
See, I'm going to go the opposite with this, and I'm actually going to say we'll catch it in cinema.
Yeah.
Just for the sheer fact that I think we are one of the few that really liked The Conjuring 3.
Yeah.
You guys know me. I'm a huge sucker for a good love story. And Ed and Lorraine is a good love story. And with this being the final piece of their puzzle, I'm excited to see how it ends. And I'm kind of hoping we get the send off to the Conjuring universe with this film.
Yeah. But I mean, if it makes a lot of money, probably not.
Right. But we do know this is the finale of the Ed and Lorraine story. This
Yeah.
is their last hoorah. So I mean, we'll see. I would like to see a good nun movie eventually.
It's not going to happen. Literally, it's never going to happen.
Right.
My hopes for that have been shattered.
But
Times two.
the problem with the Conjuring universe to me is there are a lot like pretty much the same thing over and over again with a mildly different story. That's why I like the Conjuring 3 because it was a little bit different with its formula.
Yeah.
But then you get movies like La Llorona, which I'm not going to go into because you all know how I feel about that. And, you know, the Nun movies, the one Annabelle one where it was really lame.
Mhm.
But then you have great ones like The Conjuring 2 and Annabelle Origins or
Yeah.
Creation or The Beginning, whatever the fuck it was.
There are
but-
good ones in there.
Right. But I think it's time for the Conjuring universe to come to an end. You know, I think it's time to wrap it up, make it done. And Michael Chavez is back for this one. So I'm like, ooh, that kind of brings it down a little bit. Because this one probably would have been an already seated. But we'll put it and stream it.
That's the wrong one.
Oh my gosh. I
Still
told
the
you
wrong
guys, I'm
one.
getting old. I'm sorry. That's the Conjuring.
Yeah, but you put this one was up there.
This one was?
Yeah.
Now a movie. Can I start this one?
Sure.
They Follow. I'm already seated. I'm already seated for They Follow. When I found out Maika Monroe was coming back, me and Dylan Saudi had a conversation at work one day about, before we knew that They Follow was coming, about like how funny would it be if like the thing that's walking, like if you got on a plane and like flew to another country and the thing was just like, oh.
It's walking,
Like walking,
through the
it does like a
ocean.
montage of like through a desert,
That would
through
be
the snow,
so awesome.
underwater, like and
Scary
Saudis,
movie.
like and Saudis. That would be a perfect scary movie scenario.
Like you got this.
But Saudi's the one that did it. Saudi's like, could you imagine like it sees the plane and it's just like, oh. Like with each step, it's going from like a jungle to
Yeah.
a desert to a snowstorm
That'd
to
be
underwater,
hilarious.
like tracing them around the globe. But in all seriousness, we were really, really surprised by how much we liked It Follows.
Mhm.
Another Detroit film.
Yeah.
But yes, you can make the comparisons between It Follows and Smile. You know, there's a huge comparison to be made between these films. There's a huge comparison to be made between Friday the 13th and Halloween films. You know what I mean? Like there's a big comparison to be made between Poltergeist and the Amityville Horror. You know, like it's still its own movie. I still really liked It Follows. I still think It Follows was queen of the genre for a minute. And I think that They Follow could potentially, with everybody returning, I think it could be just as good.
Yeah.
So I want them to bring back, I can't remember who did the soundtrack for it. Who did the soundtrack? Disaster Piece. I hope Disaster Piece comes back
Yeah.
because that was awesome. I loved the
I'm
soundtrack to
excited
It Follows.
for it too. Like I'm seated as well.
Oh, so you have that?
Yeah.
That's at the top for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to add about it?
I think you pretty much covered it.
So remember, guys, we got to see the thing going through the desert, the jungle.
Mhm.
Oh. That was one of my, oh my God. Sorry, that kid used to make me laugh every fucking day. That kid was so funny. I really enjoyed The Conjuring 3. Hell yeah, Nick. I haven't streamed The Conjuring Last Rites, what Ashley just said, agree 100%. Since Annabelle Comes Home, and I haven't seen 3 or either of the Nun movies. You can skip the Nun movies. Thank you, Gina. Gosh, I feel so stupid. My glasses are right there. I want to see it, but the series goes on forever, so I'll watch might be the only time. Yeah, it's hard to. I feel like with these movies, if you didn't get started with them, it's kind of like the Marvel universe, where it can be super overwhelming
Oh, absolutely.
to think about. Like, oh, if I
There's
don't see this
so
one,
many
yeah, now I got to
to
go
get
watch this
caught
one
up
and this one and this one.
Yeah.
Never seen any Conjuring films. I would honestly say for sure check out 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And probably Annabelle Creation or Origins or whatever the first was. Creation, right? Annabelle
I
Creation.
believe it was Creation.
Yeah, those 3 I think are very, very good. That's Michigan for me. You guys hate Georgia as much as me and my dad hates Duke. I was just talking about that, Ashton. Somebody told me that Auburn, Alabama is the best rivalry in college sports. I was like, it's not even in the top 2. To me, the biggest rivalry in college sports is Ohio State, Michigan. And the second is Duke, North Carolina. Like Duke, North Carolina is a huge rivalry.
Sure.
I still have faith in the Conjuring, but the I get it. Michael Chavez makes me nervous every time I see him attached to a project. Seems like a fun guy. Seems like a really nice guy, but I'm not a fan of your movies, man. I watched the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Top tier, They Follow. I hope They Follow is awesome.
Mhm.
Oh, Nick, it's good, man.
You gotta see it.
Yeah, it's so good. Hey, what's up, Josh?
Hey, Josh.
How you doing, brother? Nice to see you, man. All I know is that Maika Monroe's coming back.
Yeah.
The writing team's coming back. Hopefully, Disaster Piece comes back.
So I wonder. Oh, I can't say this. Never mind.
Yeah.
I can't say it out loud.
I hope so too. Tell me in my ear.
They don't do the whole like smile too.
Oh yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do hate Georgia. I thought It Follows was lame and boring. Love that. I mean, I don't love it because I love the movie, but I love the fact that we can have that.
Yeah.
You know, like each of us watch this movie and we get a
We
different
get
experience.
different.
So fucking rad. Like I said, shows you Detroit. I
Again,
loved It
not the
Follows.
greatest
Yeah, not
part.
the greatest part of Detroit, but I still haven't seen It Follows daily. Maybe we can catch up during Christmas break.
There you go.
Yes, guys, please keep us updated.
You guys
Please
have a horror night.
have a horror marathon night.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
Sounds
28
like
years
fun.
later, especially as part of the second one was filmed
I'm-
15 miles. See, and that's it. Like I try to tell people that, like, you get a sentimental value when something's filmed 15 minutes away from where you live.
Right.
You know, like that's us with It Follows, with Barbarian, with Scream 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I still look at those scenes and I'm like, that's Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
You know, like that's down the road. You know, so you do still get those moments. Hell yeah, that's happy. That's not damn. That's a good thing. You better watch your mouth, young man. All right, so now this one for me was the hardest one to rank. Thread and Insidious Tale. I am excited for it mainly for one reason.
Yeah.
This movie does have this one actually has a synopsis with it. I didn't know it did. A couple resorts to a spell to travel back in time, hoping to prevent their daughter's tragic death. Now, this has two people that I've known for comedy, really. Comedy dramedy with Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
You know, she's always been like a dramedy person. But Kumail Nanjiani, I can't say his name, guys. And it's not that I want to be disrespectful. I want to be so respectful that I don't say his name. I think it's Kumail Nanjiani.
Nanjiani.
Yeah, he is so funny in everything he does.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see him have like a lead role in this movie.
I guess I kind of feel like I need more to really say, like, yeah, the synopsis is there, but I need more. I
Right.
need more to know what I'm getting myself into.
Right. But I mean, he was in like The Big Sick,
Yeah.
Stuber, which was hilarious. I like that. And he's funny. He had a little role in one of the Ghostbusters movies too.
He did.
And he's really funny. So like to see him in like, it's kind of like with this Bill Hader in It Chapter 2. Like I see that he's attached to it. I'm like, this could be really interesting
Right.
because I love him as a comedian. So I see that he's attached to it and I'm like, you know what? I'm in. I want to watch this. And like I said, I love the Insidious movies. Insidious is probably in my top 5 franchises.
Mm-hmm.
I loved all those movies. So 8 Mile. That's right, Ty. That's the worst part of Detroit. That part is still bad. Don't go there.
Yeah.
We try to avoid 8 Mile whenever we can. But Detroit itself is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody wants to come, we'll show you around the town. Something about It Follows I noticed last time I watched is the world feels very dreamlike. It does. It does feel dreamlike in that movie. And because like it's a real Michigan movie. Like 1 minute you're swimming, the next minute you're in a jacket. Like it's a Michigan movie.
For
Like
real.
I love it. Cinema for Thread, cinema. I fell asleep in the theater during the Red Door.
Oh,
I think we were the
man.
only ones that like
love-
that.
I love that they brought back the family and like I really liked it.
Anyway, we got off on a
And-
tangent there.
And Dalton.
Yeah,
and
where do you want to put Thread? Where are you at?
I'm in middle of the road.
Stream it?
Yeah, I feel like I need more to really say.
Right. I'm going to put it in cautiously optimistic for now, just because of, like I said, I like Mandy Moore a lot. I thought she was great in This Is Us. Like she had that great motherly
Yeah.
feel.
You cried
I cried at every episode of
every
that fucking show.
episode.
Every single episode I cried at some point. And then God, I hate Kumail. I'll say Kumail. And I'm so sorry, guys. I would never want to disrespect somebody by pronouncing their name wrong. He's funny in everything he's ever done. And those guys, I've always said it, comedy translates to horror.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited to see what he does in this movie. But I'm cautiously optimistic because I'm probably going to cry, going back to save a kid and all that stuff. And
yeah,
no one wants to lose a kid.
No.
Original Insidious was a terrifying movie, kind of excited. The first two I absolutely adore.
Mm-hmm.
The first two I absolutely adore, Connor. The first two I absolutely adore, Zaylee.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because that's all how they haven't seen it.
Okay, I think
they get it.
Yeah.
Only seen Insidious 1. I'm not a fan of supernatural haunted house movies.
Okay.
Like I said, Rob, I love 1 and 2 both. I think 1 and 2 both are fantastic. Yeah.
I liked 3 too.
3 and 4 are fine.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're as good as 1 and 2.
No, but I did like 3. Like it probably is my least favorite, but I still enjoyed it. Like I don't feel like there's a bad one in
No.
the franchise.
100% no. I liked Mandy and Scrubs, the It's So Funny girl. Yeah, she was. See, like I said, she can nail comedy too. So, all right, guys, we got 3 more movies to talk about. But we got 2 more movies to talk about. First, let's talk about an upcoming TV show coming to HBO Max. Welcome to Derry.
I'm very excited about this one. Yeah. I mean, I'm already seated on my couch, but
Right.
yeah, I'm very excited. I feel like this has been a long time coming. This was announced a long time ago and kind of just like went away. And we talked about it after we watched 2019. Like, wouldn't it be awesome to kind of like get a backstory on Pennywise and when he was like a real person?
Yeah.
And now that we're getting that, like I'm very excited and I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
It was here.
Yeah.
Until I found out Bill Skarsgård was coming back as Pennywise.
Fuck yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Once we found that out, because like again, canon prequels. I sound like a broken record a lot, but it's different with a story like this, where no matter what, he's coming back every 27 years.
Yeah. So I mean,
this is going to be one of those. It's about the adventure, not the ending.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's going to be. Like enjoy the adventure. Don't wait on the ending.
Right.
So yeah, again, I'm very, very excited for it. Talked to a good friend of ours the other day about Nosferatu, and he said Skarsgård, you don't even know it's him.
I believe that.
That's how good he is.
I believe that.
He completely loses himself in the role, and
Skarsgård is just so good. Like
the thing about Skarsgård for me is he's so awkwardly handsome that like you can take him
and make him
as
like
a Nosferatu or
in
Insidious type clown,
Yeah.
As, like in Pennywise, but then you put him in a movie like Barbarian or The Crow, and it's so easy to root for him as the good guy.
except for you're still like,
Yeah, can I trust you?
yeah, he's got that going for him too. Like, I don't know if we can trust him, but he's just good. Like, it's awesome that he can be diverse like that, and he can play.
He could have easily been nailed as that's Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. He could have been nailed to Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
That's who you are forever.
But I think if you have the skills to be a great actor, like you can be all these different characters and be a different person every time.
Exactly. So we got 2 more movies to talk about, and then we'll catch up on the chat. Never thought this would make any list ever for me. Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I know that we're gonna go see it in the cinema because our girls are gonna want to go see it.
Fuck that. Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
I mean, the first one was okay. I didn't hate it. I was entertained by it. That's really all I have to say. Like, it wasn't my favorite of the year by no means, but I mean, we will go see it. Obviously, it's not one that I'm like, I'm gonna be seated 2 weeks before.
Fuck that. I'm so excited about this movie, you guys. Like, and I'm not even
I'm
kidding.
really surprised about this.
I that's what I'm saying. I was shocked because like we watched the first one and I was like, that was really, really good. It would have been
really
better. Okay. It was okay.
It was really okay.
It would have been better if I knew the backstories to everything. But
Do
I
you know
also
them now?
no.
Oh,
But I
was
also feel like
let
going
me in.
no, I also feel like going in blind kind of helped us because I wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah, well, I kind of
We knew the
I
characters.
thought it was gonna be lighter than it was, to be honest.
Oh, it was definitely heavy.
It was heavy, like with
Yeah.
the kid stuff, and then I thought about it, and I was like, but it kills kids, so I don't know why I
Right.
thought it was gonna be
because
so.
because our kids loved it because it was a video game that our
Yeah.
kids loved and it didn't
I
look
didn't
like it was
think
all
it was
that.
gonna be so heavy,
Right.
I guess, and
I loved this movie. Like the more I marinated on this movie,
I was like, you didn't love it on first one.
No, I thought it was
because I remember our review on this, and
it was just okay to me.
yeah, it was like right middle of road.
Yeah, but then like the more I marinated on the movie, the more I was like, you know what? Like the more
acting
scenes,
was phenomenal.
yeah, and the more scenes that kept popping into my head, like especially with a movie like this, I hate the fact that our job is to go watch it, get all our thoughts on first view, come back and talk about it. Like these movies never really have time to marinate with us.
Yeah.
So sometimes a movie that we don't give the best review to, it marinates. We come back and we're like, you know what? That wasn't as bad as
You know what? Take that back.
Yeah.
Last year, Ken is a different Ken.
Yeah.
Like,
but overall, like I said, I've watched the movie again since then with my daughter, and she loved it.
yeah.
We'll take Kenley and Chloe, and probably Kenny, if you will. We'll take them to go see it again in theater.
Mhm.
And I'm very, very excited about Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I'm very excited about that movie.
All right.
So we're getting into the last one.
Yes.
Oh, Scary Movie 6. Where do you have Scary Movie 6, love?
We'll stream it.
Okay. We'll stream it.
I'm not sure about this one really. Like, is it confirmed that the Wayans brothers are
Yes.
are gonna be back?
Yes.
So that makes it go up for me for sure.
And we can finally talk about it.
The new, yeah.
Dave Sheridan, Officer Doofy is back.
Yeah.
We could finally actually openly talk about it. We weren't able to before out of respect for our sources and not being able to,
Right.
spill those beans. But yes, Dave Sheridan is back.
So I mean, I'm sure with them all being back, then they're gonna put their all in it, and hopefully it'll be funny and
Right. Because I don't think I'm one of the. I'm going to leave it and we'll stream it. By the way,
okay.
I will obviously. This is another one that I think we'll see in cinema.
Yeah.
I think the big thing is the last couple were just so bad, and the Wayans brothers weren't attached.
They weren't.
But the two things I don't want, and this is going to sound so oxymoronic, I don't want them to play it safe because of quote unquote woke culture, which I hate anyway. Being inclusive is not, you know what I mean? So I hope they don't pull punches because of that, but I also don't want them to over punch because of it. Just make a funny movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I want you to do. Like, make a movie like Scary Movie. Yeah, you may have some offensive jokes. They don't have to be hurtful or cruel, but they're, it's a movie. You know what I mean? Like, don't over punch, and swing for the fence and miss. But again, don't pull your punches because you want to be safe. Like, this is a horror comedy.
That's a hard one, even for people involved.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely. And that's why I'm saying it's going to sound.
We want to entertain. We want to make people laugh, but we don't want to offend people.
Right. And I think that if you go into it, because you know how I feel, if you go into it saying, I don't want to do this because of this person, then you have to say that for every person.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to be, go in and make a funny movie, but just don't make a hateful movie.
Yeah.
You don't have to be hateful and derogatory to be funny. And the Wayans brothers are smart enough to know that. They're smart enough to be able to toe that line of funny and offensive and make it the perfect amount.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't get offended by that type of stuff. It pisses me off sometimes when certain things are said, but it's fiction at the end of the day. And I just want a funny movie.
Right.
Like, that's what I want. I want to laugh. And you don't have to be a douchebag to make someone laugh. So with them, I think that they do have that proper level of intelligence.
Yeah. I mean, look at the other ones that they made.
Scary Movie 1 and 2 are absolutely hilarious.
Times are a little different now than they
we
were.
We just rewatched them for watch-alongs, and there's certain parts where you're like, ooh.
Yeah,
but it's not to the point where I'm like, oh, shut it off. You know what I mean? Like, it's not ignorance. But I also think that a lot of these movies they've done before, like when they were in The Sixth Man, very funny, very heartfelt. We liked Marlon, that show Marlon, very funny.
Yeah.
But again, it didn't have to be offensive.
Right.
Like, the people that are like, oh, they're not offensive. You're looking for it. You're looking for them to piss people off. rather than looking for them to be funny. And that's what we want. We just want to watch a movie that's funny. If it's offensive in some points, if that's the jokes and it fits the movie, fine. But if you're reaching to just be douchey, that doesn't work for us. And this is, I'm not speaking for you even. I'm just speaking for me. You know, let's catch up on a chat real quick. So excited for Welcome to Derry. It Chapter 2 was so underrated.
Yeah.
Yes, it was, Nick.
Absolutely.
So underrated. I'm really excited about that series. Yes, Daily. I'm not even aware there was something going to exist. I love it. One of my favorite franchises. Let's go. You want to announce it next month?
Oh, the villain of the month.
Best time as any to announce it.
So the villain of the month for January is going to be Pennywise.
So Pennywise will be Ashley's villain of the month in January. Make sure you're catching that on January 1st.
I felt like he was a great villain to bring in the new year.
Yes. I think Welcome to Derry should go back. I agree. I would love that.
That would look really awesome. I think, like, you know, him doing his clown thing back then, and like hopefully that they could really like.
Well, because you could do so many things because Derry was like an old like a mining logging town.
Yeah.
So you could do so much with like the logging and the mines. I'm in.
And just have like the old timey like clown suit and I would
so
love
good.
that.
Bill Skarsgård is awesome. Can't wait to see him as Count Orlok. Us either. I'm trying so hard to get us a screener of that movie. Like I'm trying. Man, I want to see it so bad. Center snapped it back to the halfback while the QB was behind center. Oh, nice. I like the first one good bit, but I'm still gonna check it out. Hey, what's up, Sam and Brendan?
Hey,
happy belated birthday to Brendan.
Yes.
So excited for FNAF 2. I absolutely love the first. They nailed their aesthetic. The game translated extremely well.
I thought that the characters, the animatronics, I thought they looked really great.
Yeah. I'm hoping for a little Markiplier cameo. That would be cool.
Yeah.
They did it with what's his name? It's Just a Theory in the first one. I can't remember the guy's name. But again, we weren't into the Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
Yeah.
But Five Nights at Freddy's wouldn't be what it is without Markiplier. And someone please help me. Who was the It's Just a Theory guy? And he actually used his, famous line in the movie. You know, some people say breakfast is what is his Matt Pat.
Oh.
Matt Pat. He did it's just a theory. When they said breakfast is the best meal of the day. And I didn't get that at all. And Kenny laughed. And I was like, why is that funny? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it.
Like, help us.
Yeah, please fill in your old parents.
Understand.
Never watched the first one, though. I don't have much interest in them. Like I said before, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And again, we didn't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's except for our kid watched it. I tried to play once and it pissed me off. That's all I knew about it. I was like, so you just look at cameras? That's what you do?
I watched it play.
Right. I wasn't into it.
And bought a bunch of stuffed
Nathan
animals.
did, we spent way too much money on that fucking movie.
We still have a bunch of those stuffed animals, but they're Kenleys now.
Right. Nathan did not like the first Five Nights at Freddy's. Only thing I don't like is the little girl not being scared. Yeah, I agree with you, Nora. Yeah. Even me now, I'm like, is that thing moving?
Get out of here.
I heard someone having, oh my gosh. And you could throw David Dastmalchian wherever you would like. And I'm in. If David Dastmalchian's in the movie, I'm watching. 100%. Hey, what's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping out. Set him up for Scary Movie 6. I'm more excited about Scary Movie 6 than most horror movies. Oh, I love this, man. I love everybody getting into it. Hell yes. But like I said, yes, if they announce Anna and Regina coming back, because Regina Hall said she wants to come back. She openly said it, like, I want to come back for that movie.
Then for real,
why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Reporting live from Black TV. White folks are dead. We're getting the fuck out of town. Love it, man. Scary Movie 6, I would definitely watch. I love the others. I'll talk to my brother. Yes. Tell him I said so too.
Yeah.
Zaylee, like, hey, Ken and Ashley from Sledgehammer Horror said you got to take us. So now you got to. I think everyone secretly loves us. I do. Not 1, 2, 3, and then 4 had some funny moments, but overall, Don't Be a Menace. I mean, come on, you guys know we play this clip from Don't Be a Menace almost every single week. Love it. Love Don't Be a Menace. Always will. Oh, I love that. I love that. Hey, you want to watch a movie? The town I live in is a big coal mining community. See, so that's cool.
Yeah.
It translates to you too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, that's what I love.
Children have
Shit, no shit. Children of the Corn.
of the corn.
That's
yeah.
us. All right, guys. So thank you for joining us
Yeah,
on a
this was
Saturday
fun.
afternoon. We wanted to try something a little different. So, again, Monday we will be back and
Mhm.
we will be doing the Hellraiser franchise ranking. Every single one of you that voted for that better be there for that stream. You'll never hear Sledgehammer Horror complain about views because if one person watches us, that's one person more than we expected. Every single one of you better be there Monday night to talk about this movie with us. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Gory, thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Have a great night, you guys. Be safe. I'm about to go turn on the grill. We're about to make some chicken. But like I said, come out on Monday. We are here ranking the Hellraiser franchise.
It's a doozy, guys.
I will say this. One of the movies totally surprised me at how much I liked it. I'll say that. I had seen a lot of them before, but to go back and rewatch them and take notes during each one to kind of differentiate which ones were which.
Yeah.
There's one that I was like, holy shit, this movie's good. Like,
Mhm.
and not only just be,
There were some of them that I was like, holy shit, this movie's horrible. But yeah.
whew, oh boy. But anyway, guys, thank you for stopping out tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you guys on Monday. We're very excited. The holidays are coming up. I hope you guys all have a very good and very safe rest of your weekend. Have a great holiday. We will hopefully see you guys on Monday.
Yes.
If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Our links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror,
Stay who you are.
and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.